first time I thought, okay, now I'm falling in love with this country. Then I had my first Neuromian. And I was like, okay, I'm staying here.
What? Oh, so it was the Neuromian that made you like, okay, this is my country now.
Yeah, so almost.
A lot of you people who watch the TV show WTO might already be familiar with Aki, but to the rest of you, how about we start with a quick introduction of who is Aki?
My name is Aki, and I'm from Germany, living in Taiwan since 4 years. And I'm a model and YouTuber.
Such a nice, like, I'm a model and a YouTuber. Why are you here in Taiwan?
One of my ex-girlfriends, or ex-girlfriend, she's a Taiwanese grown-up in Germany. And that's how I knew Taiwan. Took me there for a visit, fell in love with Taiwan back then, and then I thought, okay, if I have the chance one day, I want to live in Taiwan. Then I made my working holiday here, and I fell even more in love with Taiwan. And I first wanted to stay 6 months, of course.
that was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago.
Were you a model in Germany as well?
I'm actually a dog trainer, or that's my actual career in Germany. I trained dogs, walked dogs, then I tutored German, English.
Teaching the dogs German and English? Or
Oh,
like,
no, I mean kids. I mean kids. I'm sorry. I wasn't pretty in that term, and I was even bullied in school because I wasn't tempting to look at. So when I came here...
harsh. German kids, they don't mess around, no?
No, they don't mess around. I changed my lifestyle and wanted to live healthier and happier. That's when someone started, hey, you look pretty okay. Do you want to be on that commercial? And I was like, okay, so do I have to do anything? No, just stay there and look pretty. And I was like, I can try that. The next commercial I did was with Woo Kang-ren. I didn't even know who he was, and it was so awkward because I was directly asking him, are you doing that often? You're really talented in acting. And he's like...
Have you tried a professional career in commercials? You should be
yeah, but he was so nice. He was like, yeah, I think I have talent. I was like, whoa, you're so cool. Yeah.
I have a very similar experience, actually. I made like a commercial down in like Hualien for like a milk company or something. So it was like me and like my two friends on a field with a cow in Hualien, and then out from like this bus comes this like superstar.
王菲来到台湾，这一两天都在花莲的兆丰农场替大陆品牌的牛奶拍广告。
And then there's like, as soon as she arrives, there's like 20 paparazzis around this like random field in Hualien. A question that I have to ask you, that I ask everyone. What do you think is the best thing about Taiwan?
That everything is possible. There's nothing you can't do in Taiwan. You have so many possibilities. You go out, there's a night market. 5 minutes later, you are at a hiking trail to a very nice night view over Taipei. It's amazing here.
Just so you guys know, the European stereotype of Germans are that they're like 100% accurate, and it's the German way or the wrong way. How have you been able to like
overcome that problem? You have no idea. I feel out of this world sometimes. The traffic, oh my god, how can you drive out there without hitting someone?
Says the German who has like Autobahn, which is like the only country in the world without like speed limits.
Being a German is hard, especially in Taiwan. If you have so many rules in your head that you have to overcome every day on a daily basis. The first time I heard that there's like bobas on a pizza, I was like almost crying and asking myself, how is that possible?
But you told me that you actually love like the bubbles, like.
But no, pizza. There are some rules with food, things that belong to and don't belong to, or like salted caramel.
Salted caramel on a pizza? No, just like
seriously, sweet pizza.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
No, that's horrible.
Like,
pizza has to be salty.
Back home in Sweden, my favorite pizza is chicken, peanuts, curry, and banana. All on one single pizza.
Monster. Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah.
For me as a German, it's so weird that some foods you just mix them up naturally and try something new. It's nothing we Germans like to do. We have our daily routine. We wake up in the morning, go at work at 8, eat lunch at 5 p.m. where we go home, and you know, we have our daily routine. And it's not like in Taiwan where you say, okay, let's meet at 6 at the next night market, and at 9 we go sing karaoke and see when we get home at 3 a.m. And it's totally different in Germany. You have rules.
Do you also have like everything has to be planned out, right? So it's like, okay, we're gonna meet up on like Friday and we're gonna have fun between like 6 and 7. At 7, everyone is like the fun stops and everyone goes home.
It's like you can tell us how Germans are.
As a Swede, I love that. But I also feel like living in Taiwan and living in Taipei specifically, walking back home from like school or from work, in between that walk, there's like so many things that could happen, you know? You spend like, as you're saying, like 3 hours in like a KTV without planning anything, which takes a lot of time to get used to. But for me, at least, it's just like one of my favorite things about living here in Taiwan, because you never know what's going to happen. Other than bubbles on pizza, what would you say has been the biggest surprise for you? Like just your daily life in Germany versus Taiwan?
I think the work culture surprised me a lot, because Taiwanese are working way more than we Germans do. And in Germany, we are just like 5 p.m. poof, bye.
Yeah.
We are just going home and we don't even take calls from our boss. But in Taiwan, here your life is work. You just live to work sometimes. And I think that was something I hardly got used to in the beginning when I taught English to children.
Okay.
Wish Taiwanese would relax more and work a little bit less. I really wish that.
And speaking about German culture and making Taiwanese people relax a little bit more, I think this is a great time to thank the sponsor of today's video, Emma. But instead of me just sitting here talking about how incredibly easy it is to unbox the Emma mattress, or just talking about how Emma has won countless of awards, including Best in Test back home in Sweden, where they actually outperformed competitors with more than double the price, I actually wanted to FaceTime my mom and ask her, since she is the one who has been using Emma on a daily, or I guess nightly basis ever since I was back home in Sweden 6 months ago. Hur sover du nu för tiden?
Bra.
Jämfört med tidigare sängen?
Ja, det är skillnad, verkligen. Jag har inte lagt pappa bruker madrassen, ärligt talat.
Nej, varför det?
För att jag är rädd alltså.
Ja. När vi installerade madrassen så försökte jag förklara för dig och sa att det var sån här, vad heter det? Memory foam typ. Och du var lite skeptisk.
Ja, det var jag, för det hade jag gjort för den andra och det kan jag fan inte få komma ihåg att han är. För den sjönk så djupt.
Om du hade haft möjligheten att lämna tillbaka madrassen efter 100 dagar, hade du lämnat tillbaka den och fått pengarna tillbaka då?
Nej, behöll den. Det hade jag gjort.
Jag funderar på att komma hem i februari igen och testa madrassen. Men vi kan ta det nästa gång.
Va?
Det får bli nästa video, tror jag. And although I personally 100% trust my mom, you actually do not need to take her word for it, because if you do purchase an Emma mattress, they will give everyone a 100-day free trial. So if you are not 100% satisfied, you can just return your mattress after 100 days 100% for free, and of course get all your money back. And now Emma actually has a great Christmas sale with up to 40% off on the bundles on their website, and if you do use my coupon code Lukas10, you will get an additional 10% off as well. So Emma, thank you so much, and while my mom now goes back to bed, I think it's time for us to go back to the video. But you're also a YouTuber as well, and then it's just like work like all the time all of a sudden. So that's I was dreaming of not working 9 to 5. Now I work 24/7 instead. It's just like it's true, but it's also like a great career choice. Before I came to Taiwan, I didn't even know that Taiwan was an island. I literally figured that out 3 days before I landed here, and I'm like, okay, 3 days left, I'm gonna start packing. I have no idea about the climate. I don't know what kind of clothes I should pack. So then I was just like looking at the weather reports, found a map, and I was like, Taiwan is an island? Okay, cool. I packed my beach shorts, you know, that was like my mindset. If you do have an ex-girlfriend from Taiwan, how would she introduce Taiwan to you? What was like the first thing that she mentioned that made you want to visit? And was that true?
As a Taiwanese, she was very Taiwanese when saying Taiwan is amazing. That was the first thing she told me. Taiwan is a place you have to visit. If you haven't been there, it's not like Thailand, it's Taiwan, total different world, but we have bubble tea and it's tasty.
Not on pizza at that time. That was
not
like a new
pizza
thing.
at that time, yes.
If she would have mentioned that, you would never come here in the first place.
Well, I Hate Sahoy, it's a famous TV shows back then. Yeah, so I thought Taiwan is a pretty amazing country, and I didn't know about that. Then when I came here, I was shocked because a lot of the, how to say that, architecture in Taiwan is not that pretty. Like when you come from Taoyuan airport, nice airport, to Taipei and you see the whole structures and moldy sites, and yeah, I was like, how I didn't thought it would be look like that.
Cab drivers should just like take like a long loop along like the east coast or like the coastline,
Yes,
like all
yes.
around Taiwan.
Yes, yes, yes.
I feel like no new foreigner would mind, you know, but they should take like a Huandao, like the first time they come here, because like the road from Taoyuan to Taipei does not give Taiwan justice.
To be fair, in Europe, we are like, if you don't take care of your house or of your property, the neighbors will talk bad about. So
Yeah.
we have to do that. In
It's
Taiwan,
like your house and your garden.
Yeah.
That is like, my parents would still be like, oh, you see the neighbor? He hasn't cut his lawn in like 2 weeks. Like, what the
And first I thought that it's just German, but now I know it's whole Europe.
Yeah, yeah.
So many people, and they were all walking so fast, like they have to be somewhere. Not used to that either. It took me around a week when I first met my first Taiwanese friends. Open-minded, happy to see me, talking about my culture, and I don't know, it was the whole experience. Like Taiwanese people, just who they are. First time I thought, okay, now I'm falling in love with this country. Then I had my first牛肉面. And I was like, okay, I'm staying here.
Wow. Oh, so it was the Neuromian that made you like, okay, this is my country now.
Yeah, so almost.
Wow.
When I came to Taiwan, I was also able to find myself a little bit. Found the way that I want to be, found my future, found a lot of ideas, which I wouldn't have in Germany. So Taiwan has a lot of a very deeper meaning to me.
From being a model to now being a YouTuber, which, at least according to myself, seems like a promotion. Now your first real series is making people falling in love with Taiwan.
Yes, correctly.
Especially your German friends who have been here visiting now.
They are my most important friends. I want them to love Taiwan because I love Taiwan. I want that they see it with my eyes. So I've tried everything in my way to show them how beautiful Taiwan can be and which possibilities Taiwan has.
This video series has not yet finished as we are recording this video. But can you give us a few spoilers? Are they actually falling in love with Taiwan in the end?
Yes and no.
Oh.
That's all I can say.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a good cliffhanger. So once you're done watching this video, please do remember to head over to her channel and then watch all these series, mostly in Chinese. But when they do speak German, you also have subtitles, of course.
Correctly.
So everyone can watch it.
I learned a lot of things about Germans. Like how stubborn we can be and how hard it is to let them try something new.
I could have told you that.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry to all my Taiwanese friends.
When my mom was here last time, I took her to like a Taiwanese night market. Whatever you want to eat, I will pay it for you. I will get whatever you want. And then every single stand, I'm like, do you want to try it? And she's just like looking at it. No. That's it. You know, like don't care about trying like new things. What is next for your YouTube channel? What's coming up?
My next video, I want to visit my friend in Taichung. She was also to see in one of my videos, May. And I want to do 2 videos with her. One where she shows me traditional Taiwanese drinks, alcoholic drinks. Like, not just...
German and alcoholic drinks, of course.
What else? Of course, not just Gaoliang and Taiwan Pijiu, but also some ways how they drink the beer and how they mix them.
Side question here, a bonus question. As a German, what's your honest opinion regarding Taiwan beer?
I like it. I really like Taiwan beer. But to be honest, my German friend, he said Taiwan beer is horrible.
Okay.
So there are 2 sides to the story.
Just give them time. 4 years, then people start liking Taiwan beer. I know, I have some German friends. She told me that they are drinking like beer, mixing with like Fanta.
Cola,
yeah, like soft drinks and beer.
That's correct.
Well, I'm not sure if it's correct. It's like very hypocritical. Pizza is pizza, bubbles are bubbles. But when it comes to like alcohol, you just like mix and match, whatever. Yeah,
it's actually quite weird because we have some traditional mixed beer drinks like cola and beer or sherry and beer. But if you tell them to mix, I don't know, apple and beer, they would like totally go on barricades and say, no way, you can't do that. That's something horrible to do to a beer. Like, it's so weird. There are things you can do and things you absolutely can't do.
Yeah, that sounds very, very German to me.
Oh yeah.
I will leave the alcohol and the beer judgment to the Germans, I think. And of course, if that's something that you want to see, please do not forget to go over and subscribe to Aki's YouTube channel and to catch up on these amazing videos she has been doing in the YouTube series讓你愛上台灣. 20 days?
Yeah.
20 days. I feel like it's very, very possible to make them fall in love with Taiwan in 20 days. You will not reveal how it ends, so please do make sure to go over and check that video series out on her channel as well. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Lukas. Starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.